Sports. Titans 7, Seahawks nothing.
No hesitation, don't try my patience. I'm a boy, one for the safe, boy, till there's nothing left. And I'm one to the plate until we all got them buckets. Yeah, the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no, we gon' ride. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Operating from the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right, and he fires one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
To throw again, Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
From the gun, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the completion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54. Who that? Who that? Go. Motion.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They get this out left, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on a second. And he will take this one in. Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
He already had his linebacker.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
I'm going to go for it. I got to go.
See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. 36, 36. 14. No pass. No pass.
Yeah, I'm on. Lock it. Slap.
From the gun, Wilson. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll make it 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Yeah, screw it.
Number 53. Mike 53. Me and you on deck.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
This dude cannot catch that.
Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Every time it's in his hand, and then there's some
Michael
midget
Dixon.
smack it out
As
of
he'll
him.
punt it away for the 2nd time. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught, but he will not make the 1st down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs. It's a gain of 9 yards. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Oh, he's just running the ball now. Give me
And
that.
now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Mine.
Picked
See
off by
that?
Quadre
Those
Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Again, he didn't catch it again.
Time for a break. We've hit
Get him
halftime.
out,
2 quarters
never
down,
bring
2
it
still
down,
remain. We
tight
step
end for
aside.
what?
This is the
All the way out
NFL
to
on EA
no man's land
Sports.
to not
All
catch
right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
Might as well
back
block.
for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Bro, you better flip his route.
Check 50, check 50. Slam, slam, slam. Check safety, check safety. Hey, alert.
Operating from the gun, Wilson.
Right there. He's
The
gone.
catch is made
He's
here
gone.
by Tyler Lockett.
He's gone.
30,
He's gone.
20, 10.
Man, that was way too easy.
And all the way in, touchdown
Not in my line.
Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His throw.
He dropped it again. I might as well went for a regular pass because he keeps dropping
When
it.
they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right?
Deuce,
When he'd
bro.
line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game.
I got him at
but
the
let's
22.
go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of
Just
that is
not
maybe you
right.
lose your
Not
edge a little
right.
bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that
Don't
momentum
throw
back.
RPO. Why don't you throw RPO?
2nd and 5 now. Tannehill.
That's why you got
And he'll be
sacked.
hit as he releases it,
Yes, sir.
and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Give me that,
And
Bobby
he's going to be
Wagner.
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his
Yeah.
guys will take over at
Yes,
the
sir.
30-yard line.
Hit your back. Hit your
That's
dance.
back-to-back
Yes,
drives
sir.
where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh my God! And he
He's
just
taken
took his head
down.
off.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have
Yeah,
done
like
to adjust and
what happened
account for
offensive
that?
line?
But what you're hoping is that you
Where did they
figure
go?
out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring
Yeah,
your
give me
running
that. Give me
back
that.
in to try
Metcalf
and
right
keep
there.
And he will score.
Too easy.
Touchdown,
Yes, sir,
Seattle. DK Metcalf, 39
Take
yards. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game
I
tied.
was down
Now your
14-0.
team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
I just put 14
The
on
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He's pretty.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied
give it back,
once
give it
more
back
as
to
they
him. Give
begin
it back
with a
to him.
1st
1
and
yard.
10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense. Back-to-back runs, I'd say that in...
I gotta lower the master volume so y'all can hear me more. Alright. I know. Not getting anymore. Commentators are annoying anyway. Again. Ah, that's no yards. Great. And he got that. Oh, what? Yo, I can't stand these damn running backs, bro. I'm trying to call a fair catch, get nothing. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, he's running the ball. Hell no, sit down. You're not catching me with that, Derek. They just be spamming. When you use Derek King, you try to spam X for that stiff arm. Hope you get lucky. And he got over. That was two bad plays on my part though, sorry. Hopefully I could get someone with this drive. That's a bad pass. Psych, I lied. Nah, that was a horrible pass actually, though. Alright, DK, this is all on you, bro. You are the star receiver, the main runner. Oh, okay. The 43, cutting out further. Look at this. He was up 14 zip. Came back. Let him score though. Man, that might have sold me right there. That fumble, it really sold. You see where Decaf is going? You see where Metcalf is going? Now to pull him off Metcalf, what I'm gonna do is put Lockett, and I'm gonna have Lockett slant towards Metcalf. Alright, well I gotta go eat. Look, let me get this last one right here. Oh shoot, it's a run. Adios, amigos.